Now, one of the really cool things about being a beekeeper is that you can catch free bees. And for the second year in a row, we have caught swarms. Hey friends, it's Barbara Sue at Kowalski Mountain and welcome back to the homestead. Now I'm here with Philip. He is the head beekeeper here at Kowalski Mountain, and this is our main apiary. Now our bees really struggled this winter and we lost most of our hives. One of these was really weak, but it did survive the winter. And just the other day, we were driving up the driveway and we saw some action here at the apiary. So we drove on over in the truck and we found that not one, but 2 swarms have moved in to the apiary. And I have to tell you, this is my favorite kind of swarm to catch. It's the kind that moves in all on their own. So today we're going to take a look and see how they look and see if we need to do anything to get them set up.
The colony that we had get through the winter time, the queen wasn't really doing her job, and it wasn't that time of year where they could replace her yet because it was still so cold. That colony didn't make it, so they lasted as long as they could and they croaked. The colony that we cut out of the tree in the back, on the back side of the field, that one has been going strong. And when I actually got into that one, it was overflowing. So I've actually done a couple splits off of that one back there. I did that because I wanted to grow the apiary. And about a week later, happened to notice some movement over here in the front. So we backed back down the drive, drove up in the truck, and come to find out we had 2 swarms literally move in. So that's 2 years in a row we've had swarms move right here, take up residency like a hotel, and come back. I really wouldn't be surprised if our bees just went on vacation and came back.
I don't know why you always say that.
Because they're snowbird bees.
Snowbird bees.
There you go. I opened it up earlier today. This one was overflowing and this stuff was coming out the top. And I've got my tool on me. So, we're doing pretty good. I picked it up. I couldn't crack the lid, but it's got some weight to it. So now we're about to find out what it looks like inside. Oh yeah. Very, very dense right in there. They just picked up where the last bees left off. There's resources in there and everything. We'll start looking for that queen. See what kind of... We might have to put queen excluder and put a super on it. I don't have my other tool. It's in the back too. Now that I got 2 apiaries, I got to keep my tools back on me again. Oh yeah, filling it up with more resources. Let me know when I can flip. Go too fast.
Just follow you. The pollen is so pretty.
Yeah. It's pulling in from everywhere. Some cap brood. And that's what we expect to see on the outside. Lots of resources. Okay. Look for any wax down my walls. I'm going quick. I gotta catch the wind.
Pollen is beautiful.
And they're really bringing in the food.
I'm catching a shadow on it. I don't get close enough.
Lots of brood. She should be really close.
Now brood are capped baby bees, and you can see some larvae in the cells that are uncapped. And they feed them for a period of time and then they cap them so they can finish their development.
Should be getting pretty close to that queen. Wrong frame. And they haven't filled it in. Oh yes, she's got it fully packed with eggs. Alright, well I'll have to leave it for now. But I could cut that out later on and stick it in another frame. There she is. Found her. Right here.
Right here. Yep. Nice.
Very good. Nice young queen. Alright. Well, I have another frame in here that's the same way. Let's see if she's got eggs in that one. I was going to cut it off and just give her a full frame. Yep, there's eggs in it too. There's eggs in every one of them cells. Every one. Very nice.
I can't see it, so I don't.
If you go slow enough, it might focus for you, but you don't want to lose those eggs. I won't cut that out. This one I can cut out.
Well, that looks like old honey, like last year's honey.
Yeah, it is. Like I said.
They didn't eat it.
No, the old bees, they left, and these bees came in, took up where the other ones left off. All right, so this one, I'm going to cut this off.
Now the reason I say it looks like old honey is because it's very dark in color where it's capped. New honey looks very white, snowy white, or yellow. You can tell that it's fresh capped honey.
All right, so we are building numbers. These frames are not built out yet, so we're not at the 80%. But I need to watch this quickly because they can knock that out in a matter of days. So I need to be ready with another box to put it on top if I want to go ahead and catch some honey for this year. Once I pull my honey for this year, I think I'm going to change up my method. And I'm going to go ahead and take the honey super off, and then I'll put on a brood box and let them be for the rest of the year and let them build it up that way. I kept doing it in reverse, trying to build them up, build them up, build them up, and then see if I had any honey left over. I never got there other than one box. So we are going to change it up this year. Okay, quick brief. Came to this box, a swarm came in, took up residency. I went inside, found the queen. I'm not quite at 80% filled up, like drawn out comb, which is usually the rule of thumb before you add another box. However, I had 3 frames in total for my short boxes in the bottom, and they were just sitting in here because I was using them somewhere else. This box was not being occupied. I just kept it close so I can use it for later purpose. So instead of getting rid of the other 2 frames that are in there, because those are packed with eggs, what they did is they did burr comb down on the bottom of those frames and put a bunch of eggs in. Well, I didn't want to lose the eggs, so I left those 2 out of the 3 total. The third one I chipped off, put it in the top box, put in a queen excluder. Those are all small bees. There's no drone on there, no drone eggs. So now they'll start drawing out this top box with nothing but honey. They have plenty of room for numbers. They can defend it. They're pretty strong. So I'm confident that this will blow out in no time. Now we're going to get into the next box. Ready for the unveiling? This box I'm going to end up moving over. So I think what I'm going to do is before I unveil it, I'm going to move it over, put the new box in place, and we're going to just pull them out and put them into the new box. Am I videoing? Because you're moving around.
Yes, but I was trying to get it ready.
All right.
You never
So
wait for me, so.
Do I need to say anything back over again?
No, you caught it all, but I was probably wiggling the whole time because I was
little
trying
bit.
to raise it up.
A little bit. All right, and we move. Replace.
Now you have to put the bees right back where they were because They are very much zoned in on where they live.
They will literally hover over that spot that the hive was at, even though it's only moved over a foot. Okay. Lots of bees. Yeah. So I'm gonna take this out right now.
I like to see all the little tiny babies.
And again, this was just an extra box sitting on the side, and they came in because they like their accommodations. Stop the wind. I don't want those bees.
Wow.
Trying to stay under wind cover. Lots of honey in there.
Nice.
I'm scanning for the queen real quick.
They look awesome.
Yeah, they do. Now that is a nice looking frame. Very calm. Alright. Now we'll probably do a checkerboard method in here. Scan. I'm not seeing her. She's got to be close.
Now the bees out here, they're already kind of doing orientation flights. Like they come back and they know that this is where the house was, but it doesn't look quite right. So you can see they're flying in and they back out, they fly back in. They're trying to orient themselves to where they are.
Alright, so I'm not seeing, they've cleaned it out, but I'm not seeing any eggs in this frame yet. Let's check this out. No, not yet. I'll be happy when I see eggs. Man, they are all draped on the bottom. Look at a curtain of bees. Funny is that I'm not seeing resources being collected.
Honestly, this group is not bringing in a lot of pollen on their legs.
There she is. I got her.
That's the one I was pointing
No,
out
it's
to you.
not. It's not. I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon. No.
But even watching these bees coming in, they don't have a ton of pollen on them.
Alright, Alright, on the second swarm that showed up, obviously it was in a 5-frame nuke. They were literally blowing the walls out. So we went ahead and upgraded to an 8-frame. But in conclusion, there was not any eggs found, but they are bringing, there is honey in there. I should say nectar in there, but there is no pollen in there. So I don't know why they're not collecting any of the resources yet. I guess we'll find out. So I'll come back here in a few days and make sure that she's actually laying eggs. If she's laying eggs, they'll fill this box up real fast. I'll have to put another box on right away.
Swarming is a natural part of the bee's life cycle. It's a way for the bees to reproduce. Bees reproduce in 2 ways. They lay eggs and create new baby bees, and they swarm and they create new colonies. And that's an important part of the way they continue their species. Now, as a beekeeper, you never like it when your bees swarm and fly away, but you always love it when they come on in. Now, likely these bees split from another colony here in our area, or they weren't happy with their accommodations and they decided to abscond and come together and found our apiary. Either way, we're thrilled they're here, and we hope they make Kowalski Mountain their home. As always, friends, we really appreciate you watching. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, hit that button. We'd love you to be a part of the Kowalski Mountain family. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.